Killstreaks are out, Scorestreaks are in. In this video, we're going to go over every score streak available in Black Ops 6. If you want more Call of Duty content, don't be shy, hit that subscribe button, it's completely free. Black Ops 6 is bringing back Scorestreak only streaks. The last few years, we could toggle between Killstreaks and Scorestreaks. That's no bueno in Black Ops 6. This year, you can also choose any 3 score streaks you like. In prior years, certain streaks were bunched into subcategories, and you could only choose 1 per category. Not anymore, you can now choose any 3 streaks you want. There are also 2 perks which lower the score needed to attain a score streak. Bankroll, which automatically awards the player with 150 score at the start of every life, and Dispatcher, which lowers the cost of non-lethal score streaks. These 2 perks also stack, so if you're a support player who likes to run non-lethal streaks, these perks may be for you. So what are the streaks exactly? Let's find out. Let's start with the 3 streaks that are available immediately. First, we have Scout Pulse, a non-lethal streak that offers a radar ping that reveals nearby enemies on the user's minimap. Players will need 400 score to obtain, or 300 with the Dispatcher perk equipped. Next, we have the Hellstorm, a lethal streak that enables the user to control a long-range missile with boost capabilities and secondary missiles. Players will need 1050 score to obtain. The last of the streaks available off the rip, the Watchdog Helo, a lethal streak that engages enemies and pings enemy locations for your team. Players will need 1100 score to obtain. Moving on to the unlockable streaks, we have the RCXD, which is unlocked at level 5. A fan favorite and Black Ops staple, a lethal streak that allows the user to control a remote-controlled explosive vehicle. Players will need 450 score to obtain. Next, we have the SAM turret, which is unlocked at level 33. A non-lethal streak that launches a targeted missile strike against air vehicles. Players will need 550 score to obtain, or 500 score with the Dispatcher perk equipped. Unlocked at level 15, we have the UAV, a non-lethal aerial drone that reveals enemy locations on the minimap for your team. Players will need 600 score to obtain, or 500 with the Dispatcher perk equipped. Next, we have the Archangel Launcher, which is unlocked at level 9. This is a streak we haven't seen yet, a lethal rocket launcher that fires remote piloted rockets with a mag size of 2, basically a controlled hunter-killer drone. Players will need 650 score to obtain. Moving on, we have the Counter UAV, which is unlocked at level 17, a non-lethal drone that scrambles enemy minimaps. Players will need 700 score to obtain, or 550 with the Dispatcher perk equipped. At level 24, we get access to the Care Package. For those of us that suck and need the game to earn a streak for us, the Care Package drops a package that contains a random score streak. Players will need 750 score to obtain, or 700 with the Dispatcher perk equipped. Next, we have the Napalm Strike, a lethal streak unlocked at level 30. Players call in a strike of explosive napalm. Players will need 900 score to obtain. At level 21, we unlock the LDBR, a lethal streak that launches a missile bombardment in a targeted area for a duration of time. Players will need 950 score to obtain. Next, we have the Sentry Turret, another Call of Duty staple. A lethal automated turret that scans for and attacks nearby enemies in a forward-facing cone. Players will need 1000 score to obtain. Moving on, we have the AGR Mark I, which is unlocked at level 27. A lethal remotely piloted assault tank armed with a machine gun and a grenade launcher. Players will need 1200 score to obtain. At level 47, we unlock the Interceptors, a non-lethal fighter jet squadron that eliminates all enemy air targets. Players will need 1250 score to obtain, or 1050 with Dispatcher equipped. Next, we have the Strategic Bomber, which is unlocked at level 36. Lethal stealth plane that carpet bombs a large targeted area. Players will need 1300 score to obtain. At level 42, we get access to the Harp, one of my all-time faves. A non-lethal high-altitude recon plane reveals enemy positions and direction on the minimap in real time. It's just too good. I love it. Players will need 1450 score to obtain, or 1200 with Dispatcher equipped. Moving on, we have the Chopper Gunner, another Call of Duty staple streak. Unlocked at level 45, players take control of the door gun turret on an assault chopper. Players will need 1600 score to obtain. Lastly, we have the Dreadnought, unlocked at level 54. This lethal, heavily modified gunship is equipped with multiple cannons, rocket pods, and a daisy cutter bomb. Players will need a whopping 1800 score to obtain. Overall, pretty standard streaks this year, but they do seem a little more difficult to earn than in prior years, which I'm totally fine with. If they're priced too low, you get a bunch of streak spam and players just leave the match. Based on the beta, streaks were in a pretty perfect spot in terms of earn rate. I'm excited to hop into Black Ops 6 at launch and use all of these. Personally, the Harp will always be the GOAT. How are you guys feeling? What's your favorite streak? Let me know in the comments, and if you're still here, why not subscribe?